Welcome back to the Time Machine, folks. The year is 1972. Watergate is burgeoning, bell-bottoms are swinging, and cinema is getting downright weird. Today, we are digging through the dusty archives to unearth 5 cult classic movies you almost certainly missed during their initial theatrical run. These gems range from swinging London vampires to very strange parenting choices. Before we begin this journey into the celluloid past, please gently tap that like button, leave a weird comment, and subscribe for more vintage insanity. It truly helps the channel grow stronger. Now, let's explore these cinematic oddities.
I'll have 10,000 in cash. You bring 90,000. You bring it in cash, strictly cash on the table. That's for your protection.
Drink, baby. Drink, baby. Drink, baby.
Get away from me, you're a dead man.
What do you want more, the money or to keep on breathing?
I want both.
Well, you can't have both!
Based on the novel by real-life pimp, Iceberg Slim, Trick Baby is a gritty Philadelphia hustler drama that makes The Sting look like a kindergarten picnic. The story follows 2 con artists operating in a racially charged landscape. Johnny White Folks O'Brien is a black man passing as white, running sophisticated long cons on unsuspecting white marks, alongside his older mentor, Blue Howard. It's a complex exploration of identity politics wrapped in a tense crime thriller where everyone is double-crossing everyone else, and nobody is exactly who they appear to be on the surface level.
Get the hell out of here!
Where's Blue?
How should I know?
Trick Baby, the best-selling novel by Iceberg Slim, hottest black writer in the world today.
Tonight, I'm drinking to the suckers, God bless their greedy little hearts. Because without them, where would us hustlers be?
Drink, baby.
Wasn't there something else?
No, place I'm tired of con together.
You better believe it.
Well, what did he do for his share?
I tell beautiful lies for my money, Cleo.
His white skin gives us a slick edge. I catch the black marks, he catches a hump.
I want $5,000.
What for?
So I don't go to the phone booth and call Nino and tell him how you did the old man.
The most terrible, the most dangerous vampire of all time.
A vintage year for vampires. A time for the masters of horror to meet again in the 20th century.
There's too many dreams. I got very tough inside.
The nightmare's over.
I don't think it is.
Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing return, finally ditching dusty Gothic castles for swinging 1970s London. Because apparently, what Count Dracula really needed was to hang out with groovy hippies in Chelsea and experience the disco era firsthand. A group of bored young people perform a black mass just for kicks, and accidentally resurrect the ancient bloodsucker, who immediately starts terrorizing the modern world. Fortunately, Van Helsing has a descendant who is an occult expert ready to battle the legendary evil with modern skepticism. It is gloriously dated, and features truly astonishing fashion choices for a vampire.
Today, tonight,
You!
could be Dracula's next victim.
Something new, yet as old as time.
He's ready. He's waiting to freak you out. Right out of this world.
knows about vampires, for God's sake? My grandfather died fighting a vampire.
The year is 1972, a leap year in horror.
Count Dracula!
Come to me, Count Dracula!
That's two little towers inside.
I have returned to destroy you.
What the people saw will turn you on to terror.
This psychological thriller stars Britt Eklund as a woman who marries a widower and inherits his incredibly creepy 12-year-old son, Marcus. Played by Mark Lester, the innocent face from Oliver, Marcus isn't asking for more gruel. He's actively causing trouble. He seems unervingly obsessed with his attractive new stepmom and has a nasty habit of spying on her activities. People around young Marcus tend to have fatal accidents involving bathtubs or stairs. It is basically the bad seed with vastly more 70s decor and uncomfortable undertones that will make modern audiences squirm in their seats.
He stole a cat, killed it after torturing it.
It turns me on.
Horrifying.
What did happen? I'm sorry. If Paul, I want to know. I can't. I have a right to know. Then you must ask your husband.
You are beginning to sound like Sarah.
You knew nothing.
You're even beginning to look like her.
All lies. Just a deaf little schoolboy.
Terror becomes the order of the day, and murder the order of the night.
Did you harm the dog? He murdered the cat. Why not the dog? Murdered. Killed.
You said murdered. Why did you take your clothes off in front of the child?
Stop calling him a child. He's not a child.
Why did you take your clothes off in front of the child, Elise?
If you dare.
Who's next? Perhaps you?
Before the famous HBO puppet show, Amicus Productions gave us this British anthology masterpiece. 5 strangers get lost in a catacomb and meet the mysterious Crypt keeper, who isn't a cackling ghoul yet but a very serious man telling them exactly how they will eventually die. The absolute highlight is unquestionably Joan Collins getting terrorized by a homicidal maniac dressed as Santa Claus on Christmas Eve, while she simultaneously tries to hide her husband's fresh corpse. Other grisly tales involve an obsessive neat freak getting his messy comeuppance and a classic wish fulfillment story gone terribly wrong.
From the Crypt. You are invited on a guided tour of a world of darkness. Death lives. The vault of horror is about to open. You will learn its terrifying secrets. Death lives in Tales from the Crypt.
I involved her in this, and I involved you in this. And I don't know how far I can go. I don't know how to protect anyone.
Now we are truthfully scraping the absolute bottom of the 1972 cinematic barrel. The Cremators is a low-budget sci-fi horror film about a giant, sentient ball of fire that rolls around the countryside, incinerating people to collect their ashes. Why it needs ashes remains unclear. The special effects look suspiciously like someone set a large tumbleweed on fire and just pushed it down a hill. You almost have to admire the sheer audacity of making a movie where the primary antagonist is basically an angry, rolling sphere of barbecue lighter fluid, terrorizing the local populace.
Devil eyes. Bring it to me.
An adventure into the realms of terror and nightmare, unrivaled on the screen. See the Cremators.
There you have it. 5 undeniable reasons why 1972 was an incredibly wild year for cinema. From blaxploitation con artists and groovy London vampires to rolling balls of sentient fire, these cult movies prove that the early 70s were truly a lawless wasteland of bizarre creativity. We genuinely hope you enjoyed this curious trip down memory lane. If you did, please remember to smash that like button, leave a comment telling us your favorite bad movie, and subscribe for more retro content. Your support helps us afford the therapy needed after watching the Cremators.